Matheson leaning forward, 0.10 light. She's an ugly ride so far. Gets it back on the line now.
Front wheel doesn't touch down. Oh no, big problems for Chris Matheson. That's nasty.
Oh my goodness, off the bike and tumbling like a rag doll. He's up on his knees.
Wow, that is a tough racer.
Oh man, stay back. Ladies and gentlemen, stay back. Don't even get anywhere so the safety crews can get down there. But wow, Mike Hill with a wild ride right there. She broke loose about 50 feet out, and I'll tell you what, Mike Hill is out of the car. I can see him trying to move out of the car.
Everybody stand up, please. Everybody stay where you're at. Be as shallow as you can. Takes out the right side of the wall hard. Hopefully Gino Baya's okay. That 1970 Cuda taking a serious beating down the racetrack. Gino Baya's out of the car, slamming the door, letting us know he's angry but healthy. This is the first time I've destroyed my cups of cheese. Grande keeps it into the bins. Here we go.
Well, both cars moving around at much. Phil Reed, look at the fire on board. Wow, 487 still, and he has got a barbecue on board.
Wow, remarkable pictures here, as you pointed out. Qualifying session number 4. Burnett looks strong here, although something came off the bike just at the end.
Well, he's got problems with that bike in the braking area. Jams on that front brake, really lays it over. Just gets into the wall a little bit there. Right a little bit on the chassis, but we'll see how he goes this time around. Span looks like he's on a great run. Just nosing over towards the centre line there. Burnett goes around him at the finish line, but he's got problems.
Oh, again he hits the wall. Had to pull his arm off the bar that time.
Leaves the line early and a big blower explosion.
The ET was impressive. Watch McLean here. Kaboom! Blows the sunroof out.
Let's go have a look at Chris Porter. This thing was way over.
Morgan turns the tyres. It's over for him. Oh! Big explosion for the Pom, Steve Reed. And you can see that big supercharger is just hanging by a thread.
Yeah, that was a big one. Looked like it might have been turning the tyres. Now, what the car has a habit of doing, or the engine has a habit of doing, when the car's turning the tyres, they start freewheeling and bang, the pressure in the manifold just builds up.
Gutierrez gets in all sorts of bother here. Big fire, big issues, comes over and takes up some room and rubs Victor Bray. Now, this is a scary situation for Darren Morgan. Couple of steps on it for Morgs. Not exactly a clean run for the current series leader.
Absolutely beautiful car.
Oh, Charlie in big trouble here. And that is a powerhouse hit with the wall. Oh my goodness. That car is destroyed. Already working a gate just then, and he's okay, which is the good news. Don't even look back, Charlie. Alongside Lamartina. Highlights of qualifying 1. Big fire from Lamartina. Enormous fire there. On board shot. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, huge backfire. Explosion gets into the manifold. Nice big flash fire.
Shane Catalano and Andrew Sutton now. Catalano in the green. Study Baker, big moment for Catalano.
Oh my goodness, that car is toast. An enormous crash for Catalano. Something went wrong in the rear end of that car. It just snapped left.
Sort of, with the format it is, you sort of try and want to qualify up the field a little bit and sort of legged it down to the other end, and I probably shouldn't have, but that's racing, and we'll fix it and we'll be back out next round.
A-Trans car this weekend. Another good pass, another big fire on board. That's one of the biggest fires I've seen for a long time in Top Fuel.
Good touch up to finally. Oh my goodness! In the background, look at the fire. Sheehan hasn't even got through into the staging lane, and that thing has erupted into flames.
Oh, very dangerous situation. You can see the fire crew are right on the ball here. They have done a fantastic job to get that fire under control. But a very unusual circumstance here. It looks almost like a fuel fitting has ruptured on the start-up of the car. Nobody's been injured there. Here's the replay of it. You can see hosing a little bit of fuel on the right-hand side, and bang, a big fuel failure right there, fuel system failure. And the crew wisely pulled the car out of the flames because that could have been a lot nastier.
Dobson closest to camera, and it's another fire.
After it hard, but you can see right there, it's like a fuel fitting almost came off for Alan Dobson this weekend. A very, very unusual circumstance. Lifted the blower, deployed the parachutes, and that was it.
This is what every drag racer fears, a failure with the chutes. No stopping this car here now, and he's heading towards the deep end and already realising he's in big, big trouble. Man, that's a massive impact at the end just then.
Yeah, that is a big impact, but fortunately all the safety gear did its job. You can see the safety crew and the ambulance heading down there. Unfortunately for the Cannuli family, that is the second car that has been, well, effectively destroyed over the last few weeks.
Oh my goodness gracious me! What an epic run that was! Dixon somehow pulls off a miraculous 360-degree spin. It has sheared off the left rear wheel and he is driven out of that.
And Larry Dixon, keep your eye on the right-hand lane. It was a good thing in this case that Damien Harris had those engine problems. He even caught the engine before the revs went up. You can see the parachute still in the parachute pack. The auto deploy system did not come out until he triggered it.
Mining equipment parts, Reynolds and sales entry of Damien Harris. Oh, huge eruption! We could have saved the Rapisada Willowbank guys. The afterburner flashes at the end. That was a massive fire. One more look at it from on board. Oh goodness, here we go. Thank goodness they don't have those engines mounted in the front like they used to in the old days.
5,500 RPM on the launch. Whole shot for Wayne Price there. Phillips way over the centre line, gets right up close. Love these alcohol cars at launch. Huge hole shot there for Gary Phillips. Steve Ham has to chase him down. He's not going to do it. Gary Phillips has got him. Oh, problems for Ham. He has blown a tyre crossing the finish line there. And
you can see that hat on top. Watch it right here when the wheels eventually came down and then bang.
Paper from behind it. Russell Mills, no problems for him. As we go on board, big flash of flame. Not what we usually see from the alcohol cars.
So straight into the final is Mills. It was really an ugly run.
Damien Harris on a very nice run. Big boomer for Phil Reed. Damien Harris, they've got some problems with that car.
Nothing in it at the lights, but big fire again for Harris. Johnson, the American, goes out with a whimper of 564.
There's New Balance with the car that they've got to find out. And I'll tell you what, it looks like they've got it sorted side by side over the finish line. Big fireball for Phil Reed. Still goes into the fours, a 491.
Before we do, we're going to leave you with some Nitro Funny Car Inferno action right here. Ant Begley, man, this is a big fire.
This is the biggest Nitro Funny Car fire as we have ever seen in this country. Anthony Begley did a fantastic job to get this thing stopped. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, he's inside that car, and that is a dead set Inferno.
No brakes, he's able to get a hold of. Finally, the crash crew all over themselves trying to get there as well.